the first shooting day on The Godfather, I just didn't feel comfortable. Yeah, I talked to Francis, and we used to do improvs and this and that. So for whatever reason, I mean, that's when people say, what's your method, you know? Well, my method, because it is, in many instances like it, my method is before the guy goes rolling, I look up to God and say, give me a break. That's it. So I looked up to God and said, give me a break that night. And because there were so many Rickles moments in my head, you know, where he was just outrageous or just destroyed somebody, I don't know what made me think of him. And the next thing I knew, I was in the mirror and I was doing Rickles, you know. I was just kind of laughing at, like when he said to Eddie Fisher, was one of the worst things I've ever heard, the best. He was pissed at Eddie Fisher for some reason. And he walked in, and as you know, they used to, in his old stage act, they used to put anybody that looked funny up front. But Eddie Fisher walked in the middle of the show, and he had just married Elizabeth Taylor. And Rickles saw Fisher, and he goes, Eddie Fisher, the spotlight goes on Eddie Fisher, he's walking down the thing, he freezes, he goes, Eddie Fisher and Liz Taylor, that's like flagging down the super chief with a Zippo, he said. Well, a couple of those came into my head, and the next thing you know, I didn't think about it, but that next morning I went in, and Ruddy, the producer, and Fran, I just started busting everybody's chops, I mean bad. And you know, like I worked over Francis because he wore the same suit. I said, don't you get two of them? I mean, you're getting paid. You know, you got to wear that same crappy suit. And I'm just, you know, Jesus, you must sit on a toilet seat that says, get up. You know, I was just